Bring back in for some final thoughts, criminal defense attorney Jessica Mishali, our legal analyst on the program today. Okay, Jessica, so witness number one, what do you think about what he said in terms of the state that this baby was in at the time that Ms. Villa supposedly found her?
I think it would make sense because everybody was waking up in the morning. So if the baby had died a little bit before and the defendant was asleep, she wouldn't have known. I think that you summed it up really well, Julie. I always say we're often on the same page. And when you say, here's what happened and here's what the state thinks, that's all the case is what the state thinks. I don't see any indication of the state having evidence or proof beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant is the one who administered this medicine to this baby.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jessica. Yeah, I mean, they're flat out denying it, and we know everything started from like this. There was the fun day at the pool, and then how does it get to this, that the baby's deceased? And what I'm curious about is the parents. What I want to know is, was this child ever given this medication before by the parents for any reason? I know the state noted she didn't have any allergies. I'm curious if you're wondering about the mom and dad too, or any of the other bigger kids.
Unfortunately, I am. My heart goes out to these parents, and I'm so sorry for this horrible situation, but I can't help but suspect the parents. I can't help but wonder more about why these two very young children were dropped off with a friend for an entire day to be out in the sun and at the pool and sleep in a bed with all these different people. I think that is interesting. I would want to know more about the parenting, what was going on in their lives, what was really happening. And again, if there's no evidence as to when the medicine was administered, and there also doesn't seem to be any evidence that the defendant was in possession of this medicine. So the baby is found with the defendant. The police are called immediately. They're on scene. And yet you have no one who can say that they saw this medicine, and you have no evidence that this medicine is present with the defendant or in her possession. Or what about her going to the store? We often see in cases, you see the defendant going into a store and buying something and then leaving, or going to a drugstore, or was there something in the garbage? But we don't see any of that.